So basically, man, I just be jumping on here, just doing like short streams and shit like that, just to get messages out. I ain't really like a streamer like that. That's why my shit just be like all over the place. Um, so I get a lot of inboxes asking for ZMODELER classes, like a lot asking for ZMODELER classes. So what I decided to do is I'm gonna do ZMODELER classes, but you have to be in the Discord. And obviously, yeah, it's gonna be payment because it's time. I want to let people know also, man. Like you're not gonna learn Z modeler like in a day. I'm like 8, 9 months into this shit, and I'm still learning. I don't know anywhere near as much as there is to know. I don't know everything, whatever, but I can teach you what I know. Um, so if that's something that you're interested in, I'm gonna do one tomorrow, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'm gonna block off 3 hours of my time, and I'm gonna answer questions, and I'm gonna go through stuff. So you'll be in there with other people. It's $40 for a 3 hour block, so you'll be able to ask me whatever you want. I'll show you stuff or whatever. I may go a little over the time if I need to. It doesn't have to stop at exactly 3 hours, but I had to put a stopping point in there. If you want personal one-on-one time, obviously that's going to be more expensive. That's going to be $40 an hour. But if you don't mind people being in there with you and you having to wait your turn to ask them stuff, ask questions or whatever, then it'll be $40 for that 3 hour block. All right. So that being said, I'm just going to jump in the car and just bullshit around for a little bit. So I just did this yesterday, but it didn't really come out like I wanted it to. It's missing a lot of the graphics that were up here. So I'm gonna have to go back in there and redo this because it's supposed to have a lot more up here. Not sure exactly what it's doing right now, but I mean, it looks good like this too, though. So. So, I guess I'll just try to talk about a lot of stuff that people ask me, man. So, all of my files come 5M ready, off the rip, because pretty much what I make my stuff for is for my server. I don't play single player at all. I make single player stuff for people or whatever, but initially when I make stuff, I make it for 5M. So, if you have a 5M server, and you're wondering, do I do 5M files? I do all of it. I make all 5M files. I can make the DLC files. I make scripts. I put servers together. All of that stuff, man. I do a lot of different stuff. That's why I'm all over the place, man. And I need to really concentrate on one thing and just really go into it. But like, yeah, man, I know how to do a lot of different things. So that's why I'm always all over the place with a lot of stuff. That's why my server ain't up. It ain't public for people and stuff because, I haven't really been able to sit down and just really dedicate all the time that I need to dedicate to it. I can't find other servers that have the stuff that I want. So I'm like, alright, well, I guess I'll just make my own. What the hell is this? Yo, I ain't even know I had put nothing in here like this, but it's obviously not right because it's obviously missing something. Yeah, it's obviously missing something. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I honestly, man, I'd build cards for another server and shit just so I wouldn't have to even do anything for server, like server related. All I want to do is build cards or whatever. But I mean, anybody that I see that's usually into stuff like this and they have a server, they don't legit RP. people running around shooting, killing each other and stuff like that. It's unrealistic. You arrest people in the game, they like getting out, shooting you in the face, shit like that. So it would have to be a legit RP server. Since I can't find nothing, like shit, I'll just build my own. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate that, Sosa. Hey, so if there's something that y'all want me to pull out, it's some because that's another thing, man. I think a lot of people are even watching the stream all the way through, and it's cool because they're pretty long. Like I'll stream for like 2 hours a lot of times. But if there's like any vehicles you want to see or whatever and stuff like that, say it in the comments and shit like that. And if I have it, then I'll pull it out. I don't answer pricing questions on the live. I answer pricing questions in the inbox. So, and I have heard a lot, 60, 80, 100. I've sold, I just sold something for like $200. I get that everybody can't get out there and do stuff like that, man. So it's cool or whatever. But y'all gotta also understand, man, it's a lot of work that go into this shit. So I'm not just giving it away either. But I will work with some people. You know what I'm saying? Certain people, whatever. I will work with y'all. If you look on my page, I do have some vehicles up there that I've been selling for as little as $10. And these are vehicles that either I've done a while ago or that I don't really have much attachment to at all and stuff like that because I was just randomly doing them or something like that. I will let vehicles go for cheaper when they've like, it's something that I've done like 6 months ago or whatever. I'll do stuff like that because what's the point in them just sitting there, right? So, but when you see stuff like that I've just finished doing and it's like really elaborate, like the Corey's Life truck, like that's not gonna be a $50 deal. That's not gonna happen. One, it was a customer commission. So that's number one. And he paid good money for that shit, so I can't turn around and then go sell it cheaper to somebody else. Two, I just built it. Three, I don't see anybody else out here with it. And that's not a flex or anything like that, but when I build my stuff, man, like I'm very selective about who I sell it to, because a lot of y'all resell, and I don't even really care about that, man. I don't really care about people reselling the shit as long as they don't try to perpetrate and act like they're the ones that did it in the first place. So I don't really care about none of that, but I also don't want people making more money off my shit than I am, and I know that's what people do. So that's why I price my stuff the way I do, between the time that I put into it and because I know people come to me and then resell my shit for more than I sold it to them, no matter where they are. But like I said, I'll work with you, man. But please, man, when y'all come to me, man, when I ask y'all what y'all budget is, I'm not asking you your budget. So like if you say you got a $600 budget, right? That don't mean that I'm gonna try to find something that's as expensive as that and take your money. I'm trying to find out where you at with it. Because if you say you have a $25 budget, I'm not about to show you no real elaborate shit. I'm not about to send you a bunch of pictures of some real elaborate shit. It doesn't make sense. You only have a $25 budget. Now somebody come to me and they say they got a $100 budget. They got a $200 budget. Then I got room to work with. And I can be like, all right, let me send this stuff or whatever. And then have an idea of what you want to get, man. Hey, do I want to get a car pack or do I just want one dope ass car? Like, that's why I ask that stuff for, man. I'm not sitting up here trying to take your money. I'm not trying to rip you off or anything like this, man. This is fun to me. This is a hobby. And it's great that I get to sell it. People pay me money for it and shit, so that's great. But I promise you, I'm not sitting here trying to rip you off or anything like that, man. When I ask you your budget, I'm asking you for a reason. So we're not wasting either one of our time. Because people come up and they'll say that they have a $10 budget or whatever. And honestly, I just started selling cars for like $10 and stuff like that. And that's my old stuff. But if you come to me and you say you got a $10, $20 budget, and especially in the past, in most cases, I'm like, I mean, we pretty much gonna stop talking. But now, yeah, I'll show you like little stuff. But most of the time, obviously people have their budget, but then they see the really elaborate shit, and that's what they want, or whatever. And hey, man, it's just like, just be like that, man. shit. I'm sitting up here doing like 3 different things at one time and shit, so I ain't really I'm all over the place with this shit right now. I need to bring up a bunch of cars because I have so many cars and shit, man. Like I forget about them, so I gotta get them loaded onto this so I can show those too. But they just sitting there, man. So that's what I've been thinking. That's why I've been selling some cheaper cars lately because I have a lot of cars that I don't really advertise to people that I'm like they're just sitting there, man. So you know, those are the ones I decided to sell for like cheaper prices. Ah, shit. I really showed the motor off this, man. I just put like something simple in here. It's a little clean, nice setup. There ain't nothing in the trunk. It's just a regular. It's just a stock trunk or whatever. Now this is a 1973 Pontiac Granville. A lot of people probably not familiar with it. If you see the back of it or whatever, it probably look like well, not even. It probably looks like. A lot of people probably get it confused with. I know Smack got a 75. But if you look at the 75, that one has the square lights in the front or whatever. So this ain't the same vehicle. This is a completely different vehicle than that one. His is 75. This one is a 73. So same rear, but different front. And I had the stock version with the original 455. Pontiac motor in it, big block, but that shit is ugly, and we don't like carbureted motors and shit, so took that off. We got an LS3 the world. Pro Charge LS3. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened. But yeah, if y'all want to get in on the ZMODELER training or whatever, just look in the description. It'll be $40 on Cash App. when you send it $40 to the Cash App. Make sure that you leave as a note in the Cash App that just put ZMODELER. Put ZMODELER Class as a note so I know what it's for. And then make sure that you screenshot your payment and you send it to me on Facebook at Brain Shack Customs. So look up Brain Shack Customs on Facebook and then inbox me there. Inbox me there with a screenshot of your completed payment and your Discord name, so I know who you are. That way I can send you an invite to the Discord and then I can add you. What in the hell is going on over here? But yeah, I can add you. Yeah. So I don't like making stuff like this normally, man. This ain't my thing. But it was actually a customer commission that I wound up changing up, so it didn't look exactly like theirs anymore. So when I made it for them, it had different wheels on it, and it looked completely different. So I changed it up because I think he's streaming it for his channel, so I didn't want to have the same exact car. But if y'all usually watch my stuff, you know I don't usually make stuff like this. Even though I like this one, but yeah, in real life I would never do this shit to a dunk, yo. Ever. But it's clean, you know, it's some clean work that I did to it. I can't even go there. Alright, connection's interrupted. Oh man, I'm gonna say, I promise you, do not get Zap, man. Zap sucks. Zap hosting is not good at all, bro. I'll be in the middle of a stream or just doing anything and this shit just cut off. They cut the server off anytime, and it don't even be like any kind of like maintenance issues. It just cuts off. I've cut my server off and they've cut it on. Like all kinds of stuff. I had another server built before, and I don't know what happened with it, man. They had some maintenance issues, and my server was good. It was up and running, and they had some server issues. And when it came back on, none of my resources worked, and I couldn't get them to work anymore. So that first server that I had, I wound up just deleting it. All that, man. So people keep telling me about Iceland hosting. I do have a server with Iceland hosting, but I just haven't put shit on it yet. I haven't really checked it out like that because I be busy, yo. So, but and if you can help it, fuck with Iceland. I mean, not Iceland, but Zap. Zap is the most popular because it's just, I don't know, it's just out there, and that's what we all know about. But they are not good at all. Look at that shit right there. Like, why is my trailer flipping and shit like that? I don't know. You know, everybody has different experiences and stuff, right? So, you know, it's other people that may swear by Zap. But I tell you, for the most part, I know for me, I can't stand Zap. And most people I talk to, can't stand that, man. They fucking suck. So, if I do decide to keep building this shit, I'm moving it all to Iceland. Because Zap is not the business, bro.
Get it together, dude!
like there's no reason why I'm disconnected from my server right now. Or what? My internet's not down. Nothing. But this is the type of shit that be happening all the time, man. I was up here earlier, about like an hour ago. I was setting stuff up for a stream. Shit kicked me off. After I had been sitting there setting shit up for like 30 minutes, shit just kicked me off. No reason. Oh shit. I gotta pay attention, man. I'm doing other stuff at the same time and trying to drive. Everybody hit everybody. Yeah, man, if anybody does know or have a legit RP server, I ain't talking about, oh man, I mean, we mostly RP or like we do it half the time. I'm talking about like, nah, y'all serious about RP or whatever, and y'all like stuff like this, man, like cars like this shit, bro, we can talk. But like I said, everybody that usually hit me up, they just be wanting the cars. They don't seriously RP. They in there shooting each other all the time over nothing. And the reason why I even started doing this server shit is because like who like playing GTA 5 online, yo? With all them kids up there that's constantly shooting you and doing stupid stuff for no reason. Like damn shame try to join the server and do all this stuff or get on PC just to deal with the same shit. I wonder did the cars disappear that I had pulled out. But now, since it's saying I'm disconnected, I can't even use the fucking menu. Yeah, well, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get off because this shit's already pissing me off today.